When Frank Seiberling bought an old strawboard factory in 1898, did he envision that his small team in Akron, Ohio, would turn into generations of associates from all cultures around the world and become one of the world's most respected companies? Could he have pictured a successful multinational enterprise and a global icon responsible for more than a century of groundbreaking innovation? Would Frank Seiberling have imagined his small startup still thriving 125 years later? Or what would be possible in the next 125 years?
125 years from now, Goodyear is going to continue to be a leader in mobility. Tires are going to still be important as long as vehicles need to connect to the ground.
Where does that connection start?
At Goodyear, we are really working to stretch the imagination when it comes to new product development. Our tire designers and engineers, I would say, approach new tire development with a lot of curiosity, and we look for trends in things like architecture, new product design, opportunity space, nature, and areas even such as fashion for influence in those design opportunities. From the first sketch of a new tire, we may see up to 50 design modifications, and that isn't just physical, right? A lot of that's in the virtual space and being able to do that rapidly. As designers, we always need to be looking for new design solutions, but always with an eye towards the future.
One design that has exciting potential is an airless tire. Goodyear's innovative product has already been tested on robotic delivery vehicles, with the possibility of even greater applications.
The solutions and products that we're talking about require new technologies, new approaches, new business models. Simulation is going to be a key enabler for us as we think about how we work with customers.
Working with customers and consumers is how Goodyear helps them meet their challenges and satisfy their needs. Goodyear is constantly exploring ways to provide mobility solutions, now and in the future.
Just over my shoulder is our simulator. The more data you can produce, the more insights you can bear. The more insights you can bear, the better the decisions we can make. Simulation is one way in which we get data.
It is super nerdy. I mean, I'm a numbers geek. One of the benefits of the simulator is we're pulling thousands of channels of vehicle telemetry data, and we're able to put those into the cloud and start to look at trends that would inform our design choices in the future.
In the next 125 years, that data could lead to innovations that redefine the tires of tomorrow. To further sharpen Goodyear's vision of the future, the company is investing in new mobility startups through Goodyear Ventures.
As we look ahead to what happens in the future, we see a trend moving forward of fleets, autonomous, connected electric vehicles that are underlined by the theme of sustainability.
In 2023, Goodyear unveiled a revolutionary tire made of 90% sustainable materials. The company is on track to produce a tire made of 100% sustainable materials by 2030. The change in how Goodyear is thinking about tires is keeping pace with the emerging trends in vehicles.
Electric vehicles are definitely taking on a bigger part of the population of the car park. But I think we have to be prepared for a future of lots of different sources of propulsion. Electric, maybe hydrogen, and maybe some things we haven't even thought about.
What could that look like in the next 125 years?
When we were thinking about big cities and mobility, we thought, hey, what happens if we replace traditional tires into a sphere, into a ball?
No matter what shape a tire may have in the future, its importance is already growing.
The tire of the future will have intelligence that will be a combination of sensors that will be in the tire as well as the vehicle, along with algorithms that take our ability to project the performance of that tire real time as it travels down the road, integrating real time with the vehicle itself.
Goodyear's work on intelligent tires is already gaining adoption from such company partners as Gatik and Plus, two autonomous logistics and trucking operations.
In the future, autonomy is going to proliferate the majority of vehicles, and it's going to be enabled by what we can bring to the table as Goodyear, which is managing that connection to the road.
But what about vehicles that may not be on the road? Well, Goodyear's thinking about that too. From earthbound vehicles that rely on tires for traction, to flying cars propelled through the air, Goodyear is working on solutions for the most imaginative forms of mobility.
It's up to us today to have that same entrepreneurial spirit to see how mobility transforms from what we're all used to today to how people will consume it into the future. The way we'll do that is through that same entrepreneurial spirit that our founder had. Our goal has been, just like our founder, F.A. Cyberlinks, not only to participate in the industry, but lead the industry, particularly lead new technological innovations.
And Goodyear will continue to innovate and lead, just as it has for 125 years.